spilling coffee all over the place. That'll work. Good morning, good afternoon. What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Bassing with Watts. And today we're going to be talking about 5 things you should know before you buy a Hobie Kayak. So let's get into it. So probably the first thing you guys should consider before you buy a Hobie Outback, or not an Outback, but just any kind of Hobie Kayak, is they are actually only 2 eggs. They are very, very expensive. I have the Hobie Outback 2019, and it was right around like the $3,000 mark. And then when you're looking at like the Hobie Pro Angler and other models that are like mainly just the Hobie Pro Angler, like you're looking pushing almost 4. With the Hobie 360 coming out this year, you're looking at pretty much like, I don't know, that thing's like the price of a boat. So there are cheaper models. You can go the used route. Let's see if I can do this. You can go to used route. Oh man, you get shells. I did that too hard. You can go the used route, but you just gotta pay attention to what you guys buy used. You know what I mean? Like the rudder lines and things like that could be all messed up or something. I don't know. But just pay attention if you were to go that route of buying it used. So I'm going to cook these eggs up. And yeah, pretty much like everything that is Hobie is expensive. So just keep that in mind when you guys are buying a Hobie Kayak. So, number 2 is they are just extremely heavy. Like the Hobie Pro Angler. Like, that thing is just heavy. Like, loaded down, packed with gear. Like if I would just wanted to drag it through the woods, it's just like, I'm not doing it. Where are my truck keys? I gotta go drop off a package or something. But, yeah, like, honestly, it just really depends on the model that you get. But starting with the Hobie Pro Angler, that's probably like one of the heaviest kayaks. Like, you gonna probably need a trailer or a pickup truck to like haul that thing around. When you're getting into the Hobie Outback, it's not too bad. That's what I have, and I just throw it on the back of the truck. A trailer would be convenient, but I mean, I don't know. I'm freaking short, so I don't even know if I can car top it. But yeah, because I can't even I got that. Get it? But yeah, that's number 2. So number 3 is actually like, something that I have trouble with because I fish the rubber. Can't even speak. I fish the rivers a lot. Is running your Hobie in shallow water. It's very difficult. If you guys find yourself running your Hobie like a pro angler or something like that in shallow water a lot, or is that's your like main style of fishing, then like, do you want to buy the Hobie, or do you just want to get something that is not going to be so involved and you don't really need a pedal drive because you're smashing rocks all day long? You know what I mean? So just kind of like really depends on your style of fishing. I'm able to get away with it, and I don't mind it because like I've just been doing it. You know what I mean? Like, I understand where I can use my pedals and where I can't, but then again, sometimes there's always that mystery rock that just comes up and just like bends one of your rods. Like, I'll have a link to that video up here. But yeah, so I think when you guys are considering to buy a Hobie, just kind of like understand where you fish and what style fishing you do to really determine, like, do I want to be replacing rods and like rudders all year long, or can I just get away with something that's not pedal drive, you know what I mean? Or do I just want to get something that's not pedal drive but I can slap a torpedo on the back of it? So it's just something to consider, you know what I mean, before you buy a Hobie. So yeah. So number 4, I wasn't able to record in Walmart because the music, and there was actually like a freaking secret shopper like following me around. I don't know why, but I literally went to the paid section and I knew it was the secret shopper, but I just sat there for like a good 25 minutes before they did anything. And she like came into the aisle and was like, "Oh, it seems like I'm following you." Yeah, no. Like, I watched you, lady. I watched you. And but yeah, number 4 is, like, if you guys are like looking to buy a Hobie kayak, like, for me, there's not really, like, I have to drive almost 2 hours to just like, or 3 hours to just test out the Hobie kayak, you know what I mean, to see if I like it or want to buy it. So I think it's limited there. But like, it's one thing to hop online and like really just kind of like go off of people's opinions and things like that, but it's another thing to like really see like the kayak and like take it out on the water and things like that. But don't let that deter you from like getting the Hobie, you know what I mean? If you really want to get it, take the time out to go travel, and or you can even like get on the Facebook groups and see if somebody has one in the area that you can just like hook up with, you know what I mean? The kayak community is getting bigger and bigger by the day, so everybody has a different style kayak. So, but yeah, I think that's number 4, and we're gonna get into number 5 right about now. And number 5. All right, so number 5, just been like, it always happens to me. When you go to the boat ramp, right? You go to the boat ramp and you pull your kayak in, right? And just like the people that have never been kayak fishing and like understand like what is going on in the kayak fishing community and like what is happening to these kayaks nowadays, I get just like, not like bombarded, but like there's every time after a day of fishing, somebody stops me. And I don't think this is like particularly around just like Hobie kayaks, but just kayak fishing kayaks in general. So yeah, that's something to look forward to, guys. But this wasn't really like to bash Hobie, or like, it's just things you just need to consider to like, I mean, shoot, I have a Hobie kayak. Just things to consider before you buy a Hobie kayak. So stay tuned, guys. If you guys are new to the Bassin' with Watts community, make sure you hit that like button and that little bell. Yeah, just ring it for me. Thank you. All right, I will see you guys on the next episode with Bassin' with Watts.